Yo, what's up guys? Dante here, back with another video. Today, we are going to be voting for the 2025 Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Um, I don't think I did it last year, um, but I did it the last couple years before that. So it's been about a year or two, I think. So I'm excited to see what they got. So I guess it's just a disclaimer. These animes set the standards for all other shows in the last year. The compelling stories, beautiful executions, and unforgettable characters weave together elements that create true masterpieces deserving of distinguished recognition. Whether it emerged as an unexpected gem or met the high expectations of dedicated fans, the show selected for Anime of the Year showcases the very best of storytelling and creativity in the medium, leaving a lasting impact on audiences everywhere. Okay. Alright, so we got Anime of the Year, Don Da Don, Delicious in Dungeon, Free Run, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, and the Apothecary Diaries. So we're gonna break it down. Don Da Don, I loved it. I love watching it. I did read it back in the day. Actually, I did a video. I need to do another update video of what I'm reading. Um, but yeah, I was reading Don Da Don for a while, and then I kind of dropped it, and yeah, now it's like 180 something chapters, I think, something like that, 130, something like that. Really, this is definitely Anime of the Year in my opinion. Free Run, hasn't Free Run been out for like a couple years now? That's weird. That's on this list. Kaiju number 8. I have not watched it, but I am reading it. I have to read the. I gotta read the latest chapter, but other than that, um, I guess if they're following the manga right, it should be fine, right? Solo Leveling, I just don't get the hype behind that show, and the Apothecary Diaries, that's like a dark horse pick. Um, Someone told me about it. They liked it. Um, I have to actually check that out at some point. Delicious in Dungeon. I haven't heard anything about that, so I don't know. If I had to go, I'd probably pick. Out of this list, I've watched all of what they have for Don Da Don, and I've watched about 14 episodes of Free Run. I really do like both. Um, I think Don Da Don was just a crazier ride for me. So I'm gonna pick Don Da Don. And that's the same thing. And voting. What? Enter your phone number or email to vote. Huh. Okay. So let me do this real quick. Alright, so let me go ahead and vote real quick. Okay, now can I vote? Alright, can I vote? There you go. Okay, cool. So next is Film of the Year. A great film effortlessly captivates spectators from beginning to end. Here we celebrate non-episodic anime with runtimes longer than a standard episode, whether they were released in theaters, on DVD, or online. All right, so this one, I can't really vote. Um, I haven't seen. I've seen none of Haikyuu. I haven't read or watched My Hero in years. Um, I'm caught up pretty much with Spy X Family. I'm like a chapter or two behind. The Colors Within, I never heard of. Mono Mononoke, never heard of it. Look Back, I've read the anime. I've read the one shot. It was pretty good. I guess if I have to vote, it would have to be Look Back. Cause I don't know what this is, like a side story or what. I don't know what this reference. Spy Family, Code White. I don't know. That's a Christmas thing or something. So I'm gonna do Look Back. Best continuing series. Ooh. Sustaining excellence is a remarkable achievement, and this category honors the series that keeps audiences coming back for more. These shows captivate viewers with rich storylines, dynamic characters, stunning visuals, skillfully evolving their narratives while remaining true to fan favorites. Their ability to consistently deliver quality storytelling makes them standout contenders in the ever-changing world of anime. So we got Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War. We got One Piece, obviously. Demon Slayer, the Hashira Training Arc, Oshi no Ko, Season 2. I was actually getting ready to watch that before I decided to make this video. My Hero Season 7 and Spy Family Season 2. Like I said, I have to finish Season 1 of Oshi no Koi. I've never seen anything from Demon Slayer. No, that's not true. I've watched a few episodes sporadically. Like I said, My Hero, like I said before, I haven't watched it in years or read it. Spy X Family, I'm reading. I don't watch. A lot of stuff I read nowadays, I don't really watch too much. If I watch something, like I've said before, if I'm watching something, then I'll go read it. But if I'm reading it, it's very hard for me to go back and watch it. I actually did. I watched a good part of Season 1 of Spy Family. One Piece is like something I watched sporadically over the years, and then obviously 1,000-Year Blood War. I still need to watch it. I think I'm gonna binge it when it finishes completely. Cause I heard I heard they made some not major, but they've made some definitely noticeable changes from what I've heard, and apparently the ending is supposed to change. I mean, obviously, I guess I don't know. I thought My Hero was over anyway. I guess that's still going on. I guess it'd have to be One Piece, right? I would love for Bleach to get it. No, I'm gonna go for Bleach. I think Bleach deserves it. All right, best new series. What? Wait. Best new series has the same nominees as Anime of the Year. How does that work? That is stupid. That doesn't even make any sense. Each year, a wave of new anime make their debut, but this category honors the standout series that truly capture the audience's imagination. These exceptional newcomers feature distinct narratives, innovative artistry, and memorable characters that set them apart, leaving viewers eagerly anticipating the next season and establishing themselves as instant classics in the world of anime. I mean, new is not always Anime of the Year, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know. What? This is stupid. Who did this? Who nominated? How I guess they got lazy. They didn't want to add anything else. Best new series has all the same nominations as Anime of the Year. But those can be construed as two separate categories. You can be best new anime of the season. That don't make you Anime of the Year. But you can be Anime of the Year and be out for a while. If I'm mistaken, Free One came out like early last year, right? That's been out for a while. Kaiju number 8, that came out like late last year. Don came out late last year. Apothecary Diaries, I know that came out late last year. Soul Leveling came out early this year, right? And Delicious Dungeon, I think that's early this year. That's dumb. I'm gonna go Don. They gotta mix that up a little bit more. Best original anime. So I'm assuming this is stuff that has nothing to do with manga, right? An original anime showcases storylines not adapted from source material like manga or light novels. It is a new creation. These original works of art mesmerize audiences with the quality of new stories. So we got Buchigiri, Girls Band Cry, Jellyfish. Let me see what that looks like. Who is this by Mappa? Girls Band Cry, Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night. We got Metallic Rogue. We got Ninja Kamui. I feel like I've heard of that before. Train to the End of the World. EMT Squared. What is that? What other projects does this company make? The art kind of looks like it looks like some stuff I've seen before. I have not seen any of. I've never heard of any of these. That's crazy. I think Ninja Kamui sounds familiar. I'm gonna go with that. I guess it sounds familiar. Sung Ho Park. Is this a Korean? I guess a Korean cartoon, I guess. Alright. What the hell? Bruh. Was there no other anime on this year? Come on, dog. This is the third category with the same nominations. Here we recognize anime that are visually stunning in the way they bring their stories to life. No matter their style or animation, these shows put on a visual spectacle for viewers to enjoy, immersing audiences into previously unimaginable worlds. Okay. Dun. And I like the animation from Free Run. I like it. I've seen what Soul Leveling looks like. I've seen what Demon Slayer looks like. I've seen the trailer for Kaiju number 8. But man, this is so stupid, dude. Okay, come on now. Is this a glitch? Y'all seeing this, right? It's the same. Best character design. Okay. Don. I've seen the Apothecary Diary. I've seen what the girl looks. She looks cute. Demon Slayer's character designs they're unique, but it's like I don't know what it is about them. It's like a weird mix of like normal animation. They almost look like chibi like. I don't know. They all look compact. If that makes sense. I like the design. The Free One has pretty basic character designs. Like it ain't nothing like they're unique, but they're not like if you didn't know what the name of the show was and you saw the characters, you would just think it's just a generic, slice of life, adventure magical show, right? Don is very specific, very unique. All the characters, Grandma Momo, Okaroom, was it Juji? The boy, the other girl with the pink hair. I guess Don. Please, if I see these 6 again. Best director. Oh, thank God. It's something different. 5 out of 6. That's still. Dog, there are so many. There's 3 seasons of anime. Well, technically there's 4, right? But like in a calendar year, it's 3. You have the spring, you have the summer, you have fall, and I think right now we just finished. Well, I guess technically it's four, I guess, but you get what I'm saying. Here we celebrate how a great anime and a great director are almost inseparable. Of central importance, directors work behind the scenes, conveying their vision to animators, making critical decisions, and managing the creative aspects. Of production. The result in an approach that is uniquely theirs. Best director. What is this? Megami Ishitani. One Piece Letter. Oh, I've seen. So that's what this is. So I've seen AMV. I didn't know what it was. I knew it was One Piece, but I didn't know what I was looking at. So, okay, so that's what that is. It's pretty cool. It was an AMV with Chromacopia. It's actually pretty good. Again, Don, Demon Slayer, Freewind, with a Delicious Dungeon, whatever, and the Apothecary Diaries. This one I'm gonna go with Kiichiro Saito, just because it's a better, it's a more. The story is for a supernatural, magical show. It's very slice of lifey and pretty linear. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing super complicated in the story, but it is complex. So I'm gonna give it to them. Best bet. Oh my god! Come on, people. This is retarded. I'm not gonna lie, this is retarded, man. Best background art. This category celebrates the exceptional skill and artistry needed to craft the detailed, atmospheric, and often breathtaking environments that serve as the backdrop for anime narratives. These backgrounds are crucial in setting the tone, mood, and setting of a series, enhancing the storytelling experience with their visual depth and intricate design, bringing anime to life. Nominees in this category are distinguished by their ability to create captivating worlds that resonate with viewers, making the fictional realms of anime feel as vivid and tangible as any real life setting. Oh my god. I'm gonna give it the free run. This is essentially Don and Free Run awards. I forgot how I guess how small the anime awards are. Now maybe these are just like once we get later on to the other categories, there might be a little bit more variety. But okay, here we go. I mean, it had to be. They couldn't be on here again. Thank God. Best romance. There we go. A great romance can thaw the heart of the coldest cynic. These captivating stories draw us in and remind us of the best part of being alive. With their hopeful messages, these shows find a way to make you believe in the power of love. Like a knight in shining armor, a long time ago. Alright, so A Sign of Affection. Never heard of it. I've been interested to read this blue box. The story seems intriguing. It's got a lot of chapters too. Every time I log in, I'm like, dang, this is still getting weekly updates. They obviously they have an anime, but I might read this. But I got so much. My list is long. You'll see it in another video I'm gonna do about what I'm reading. 2025 edition. Cause I don't think I did one for 24. Or if I did, it was like early in the year. Makeen, Too Many. 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 losing heroines. Ranma 1.5. This is the new one, the new version, or the new version. Scott Pilgrim. Wow. Okay, that's unexpected. The Dangers in My Heart season 2. I have seen none of these, but I've heard of Ranma and Scott Pilgrim and Blue Boxes. I've heard about. I guess from what I've seen, Blue Box is the obvious winner. Just because I don't know. I've never heard of Dangers in My Heart, but like this scene, like I know it is like, if this is like We Never Learn, then fine, whatever. But if it's like a harem, which I don't even think they make harems anymore, like real harems. Like I think everything nowadays is made like We Never Learn, which is not a bad thing. But like a true romance needs to be strictly between two people. They need to be the main focal point. So I guess it has to be Blue Box for me. Best comedy. All right, here we go. We get a little something different. Whether it's a surprising, fresh perspective or the witty exchanges could have come from. Wait, what? Whether it's a surprising, fresh perspective or the witty exchanges could have come from a comedy masterpiece, the humor in these shows make you laugh out loud and have your side hurting by the end. So we got Delicious Dungeon, Konosuba, which I've heard is hilarious. Mashal, I've heard that's funny. My Dear Friend Noko Tan, I've watched like 4 episodes of it. It's silly. It's stupid silly. It's funny, but it's also really it's so dumb it's stupid. Wait, no, it's so stupid it's funny, type of thing. Yeah, it's so stupid it's funny. Spy Family is not. It's got funny moments. It's comedic, but it ain't like I wouldn't call it a comedy. It's just a mix of. It's just a mix of like it's slice of life mixed with espionage with comedic moments here and there. But I would the purpose of watching or reading Spy Family is really not for comedy. It's more for action, and there's drama. As it gets on in the story, there's more. Definitely more. There's a lot of drama actually. The last I want to say the last 20 chapters or so. There's been a lot of drama in between. Ranma is the old one was obviously a classic. I actually remember seeing Ranma manga in the library, and that was like the library I used to go to when I saw this was like. When I was like in elementary school, it was at my library. Man, the library was the place to be. I was in the library a lot as a kid. I guess in this case, out of all the stuff I've seen, I'd give it to Nokotan, but I'd have to watch the rest of it. I haven't seen season 2. I've seen season 1. I know what happened, so it is funny. But I haven't seen any of these other ones. I've never seen the original Ranma or the new one. I've never seen any of Mashal or read it. I've never seen Konosuba. Delicious in Dungeon. This is in a lot of categories. Is this really like that? I'm gonna go with My Dear. No, I can't. Cause I didn't finish it. I'm gonna go Spy Family. Just because I've actually know what happens. It's funny. Best action. Alright, we got Windbreaker. A great action sequence can elevate a story to new heights and masterfully deliver thrilling moments that captivate viewers. With pulse pounding and high stakes scenarios, these shows expertly blend dynamic visuals with compelling narratives, creating an unforgettable experience that keeps audiences on the edge of their seat. Alright, best action. Okay. That, like I said, only thing I've read on here, the only thing I've watched is Don to Don. But you have to go from an anime's perspective. I mean, Kaiju number 8. I've seen clips of all except Windbreak. I don't think I've seen clips of that. For what I've seen out of these other 5, it would have to be between Dawn to Dawn, Bleach, and Demon Slayer. I wasn't really rocking with the animation for Kaiju. It just doesn't. It looks from what I've seen, it just doesn't look right. For some reason, I think it looks better in the manga. That's just me. I guess it'd have to be Bleach. I like Don to Don. I like it's got action scenes, but like, I mean, I don't know. I like the Nessie arc. That was fun. That's probably the best arc in season 1. That, and I would say the fight with the dancing ballerina spirit. Those are probably the 2 best fights in season 1. But Bleach just looks immaculate from what I've seen. So I'm gonna go with Bleach. I can't wait till I'm surprised it's going on what 3. It's about to be 3 years this October since it came back. Best Isekai anime. Okay. At this point, we're just gonna get to like. This is gonna be more of a speed round because I watch very little Isekai. Best Isekai anime. The most captivating Isekai storytelling transports viewers to fantastical worlds brimming with adventure and intrigue. These series are renowned for their imaginative world building and spellbinding plots. They invite viewers to explore new realms, offering an immersive journey where rules of reality are beautifully redefined. Konosuba, Mushoku Tensei, ReZero, Shangri-La Frontier, Suicide Squad, and That Time I Got Reincarnated Slime. So I watched the show. I watched the anime back in the day called. I think it was just called Shangri-La. So I don't know. It was called Shangri-La something. I forgot what it was called back in the day. But other than that, I have not seen any of these. I've seen like the first like half of season 1 of this. So I guess that's all I have to go off is that. Voted. Best drama. Ooh. Okay, here we go. These anime convey something essential about the human experience. Their mastery of building and relieving tension sets fans on the edge of their seats, feeling all their feelings, and compel them to invest deeply in the characters and their stories. So we got The Sign of Affection, Dead Demons, Dead Destruction, Free Run, Oshino Cove, Pluto, and the Apothecary Diaries. So, best drama. It would I guess it'd be Oshino Cove, right? Free Run has drama, but it's To me, the drama's there for added effect, but it doesn't really hit me on an emotional level. Like from what I've watched, nothing that happened really hit me on an emotional level, like really hard. Yeah, I can't really say. Dead Demons Dead Destruction. I'm very surprised this showed up in anything. I didn't even really think this would show up in the anime awards category. I still need to finish this. I got like halfway through this. I always do this. I'll get halfway through an anime and stop. But yeah, that's not. I mean, it's got dramatic moments, but it's not. It's more of a sci-fi. It's not to say it can't be drama, but it's like I'm more intrigued by the mystery of what happened in that world. Ocean Cove will probably be the pick for me, just because that the way that starts with that first episode is insane. Everyone's got those weird, bright. The eyes in this show are ridiculous. It's some of the weirdest eyes I've seen in a cartoon. Best slice of life. While these anime focus on everyday events, the best are anything but ordinary. Capturing quiet moments in breathtaking ways, these nominees provide relief from the frantic pace of the world, placing relationships with all the emotion, humor, and heartbreak front and center. So we got Laid Back Camp Season 3, Makin, Too Many Losing Heroines, Mr. Villain's Day Off. What is this? Okay. My Dear Friend Nokotan, Sound of Euphonium 3, and The Dangers in My Heart Season 2. This is probably one of the few categories where I don't know. I guess it would just be Nokotan. I haven't seen any of these, but Nokotan, nothing happens. I watched the first 4 episodes. It's stupid and silly. And it's literally the girl goes to school. She doesn't want anyone to know about her delinquent past. She wants to be turn a new leaf, be a straight A student, be like, I guess, revered in her peers' eyes. Which shout out to her. A lot of people wait till later in life to try to turn their life around. She was like, you know what, I'm starting high school. I need to, cut this foolishness out. So I'm gonna go with My Dear Friend Nokotan. That's one of the catchiest openings I've heard in a while, other than Don Otonoke. Best main character. Again, it's how in the hell do you have 2 characters from the same show? Come on, man, y'all get dog. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot I don't understand. There's so much anime out there. So much anime out there. They got the same. You know what I'm saying? They got the same freaking. That's not what I want to do. They have the same freaking. It's the same. It's been like the same, like 8 to 10 anime. Probably not even that many that have been shown in these categories. This is stupid as hell, man. Whether hero, anti-hero, or villain, a main character is the face of their series. But it's not just their personalities, the characteristics that make them beloved. It's the well-developed stories and the journeys they take us on that make them worthy. Alright, so like I said, so this I have to go off what I've seen or read. Can't pick Sung Jin Woo, Mao Mao. I haven't seen any of these 2. Okarun, Momo, Kafka. Kafka and Frieren. Best character, best main character. I'm gonna go with Kafka. I respect his hustle. He was a guy that got out the mud, He was like, you know what? I'm like 31 years old, but and I got one more chance to make the defense force, or it's over. And I like, you go through a story. He's every year he gets closer and closer to making the final cut, and he finally makes it, and he keeps the promise to Mina, who then finds out is well, I think he already knew she was like a captain of the one of the divisions. But yeah, I respect it. I can relate to that as a guy around his age. Momo and Okarun, I like them. They're good. They have good chemistry. But the fact that they have two characters, the fact that they got two characters in the same category should tell you something. That they're not really good individually. Like they kind of need each other. Freerin, I like her. I like her a lot. I like the character, but she is a very her character is not anything you've never seen before. You've seen plenty of characters like Freerin. I think what it is, what makes her unique, is that she's a elf, right? Yeah, she's an elf. I'm gonna go with Kafka. Best supporting character. See, what that? Look at this, bruh. You got 4 characters from 2 shows. 4 to 6 nominees are from 2 shows, and it's the same. This is dumb as hell. They gotta fix it, dude. This category celebrates a supporting character like they were number 1. They come in all shapes and sizes, but the best among them can shine as brightly as their main character counterparts when called upon. You got Fern, Haimo, Jinshi, Turbo Granny, Senshi, and Seiko. Best supporting character. I don't know about Jinshi, Senshi. I don't know. Psycho is just. It's not. It's a character. It's not. It ain't. She ain't no breathtakingly new, never before seen. Like you've seen characters like her before. You've seen the really old grandma character like Tsunade. It's not nothing new. She's cool design, but I don't know. Turbo Granny is like the cone of Dandadan. Eccentric, hot-headed, but can be easily bribed. You got Fern and Hemo. Those are there are two companions on her second trip around the world. But I'm gonna go. I don't know. I might have to go with Fern. I think she holds it down for the squad. Must protect at all costs characters. That's a unique category. These are the characters that make the world feel like a kinder, more special place. Whether they're an earnest protagonist who always gets back up, or a pure-hearted cinnamon roll who holds a group together, these characters remind us that there is something in life worth protecting. You got Anya, Freerin, Okarun, Senshi, Tokayuki Hojo, and Yuki Itose. I've never seen. What is this? A Sign of Affection. The Elusive Samurai. Never heard of that. Senshi. I've never watched it. So I gotta go with these 3. Anya, Freerin, and Okarun. So protect at all costs. Must protect at all costs. Okaroon can take care of himself. This list doesn't work. In my opinion, this has to be a list of characters that don't really have much of a physical presence, or they're characters that you really don't want. I guess all it's characters you don't want bad things to happen to. But at this, but it also there also has to be an element of like vulnerable vulnerability. Okaroon doesn't fit the second half because I don't want nothing bad to happen to him. But it's like he always had a chance to defend himself, just like Freerin. She has a chance to defend. She's actually saving other people. Anya's the only logical choice. She's an actual child. You don't want anything bad happen to her, but she can't physically defend herself. Look at that. Who did this? Who took this screenshot? They knew what they were doing. Alright, best anime song. Here we go. This category recognizes a vocalist, soloist, duo, group, collaborative, recording, or instrumental played during any part of an anime series or music or movie film. These are songs that get stuck in your head, make you want to sing along, or give you a rush of emotion. Whether they make you move you, these are the songs that stay with you. So Fatal, I've never heard that. The Brave, is that the first opening for Freerun? Otanoke, Bling Bang Bang Born. That's Mashal. Abyss and Level. Is this the? No, this ain't the opening I know from Soul 11 is the one with Reawaker. That should Reawaker should be on this list. That should be on this list. Otanoke definitely. Bling Bang Bang Born definitely. I don't know who Abyss is by. This is Fatal. I don't know what this is from. This must be the second season opening, and I think this is the opening song, the first season opening song. That's a good song. That's what Yao Sobi. I think that's Yao Sobi. It was funny. So Yao Sobi, funny enough, did the first season opening for Oshi no Ko. And funny thing, these two are from Creepy Nuts. I love the Otanoke song. That's just that's some catchy stuff. Bling Bang Bang Born. That's a good one too, man. There's some bangers in this list. I can't lie. This is probably one of the few categories I've actually liked. Like the rest of them were like just copy and paste. Just take the same 6 anime and just pose them in 8 different categories. And I feel like they did that it's just like any award. When you get awards, when you get nominated for stuff, that gives your product a little bit more cachet. So at the end of this, if like Don gets like 10 awards, that'll make it a more popular show going forward. I mean, they're already making a season 2, but I guess that'll green like probably 3 and 4. Cause I'm pretty sure they got enough to make 4 seasons at this point. Dang. I've listened to Otanoke so much. I've listened to that cover by Game Boy Jones. I almost think Game Boy Jones's cover is better than the original, which is ridiculous. Because he also did a cover for Bling Bang Bang Born, and that's good too. But the original is better for that one. But the cover he did for Otanoke is like, man, that's almost, it's almost neck and neck, man. I think I give a slight edge to him, especially the end of the song. If you listen to the end of the song, it's like, I was like, wow, that's, he put that in the song. I'm gonna go with Otanoke. I like that category. Best score. Ooh. Outstanding scores enhance the viewing experience through memorable and evocative compositions. They elevate the emotional depth, dramatic tension, and overall impact of a piece of work. This category celebrates exceptional soundtracks that effectively complement the narrative and visuals of an anime series or film, creating a rich auditory landscape that resonates with viewers and contributes significantly to the film's artistic achievement. So we got Bleach, Dun Dun Dun, Demon Slayer, Frieren, Look Back, Solo Leveling. Like I said, it's the same 5 or 6 anime. Look Back at least was in 2 of these, but that's expecting that to get a lot of nominations is not going to happen. Best score. It would have to be Bleach, just off the bat. Bleach has an amazing score. Shiro Sagisu, oh my God, the soundtrack is iconic. Come on now. Not just for Bleach, but the other stuff he's done. He's done, which I didn't find out until I started looking up his music a while back. He did scores for Gridman and Evangelion. Yeah, I think he did Ultraman too. I'm not sure. Alright, best opening sequence. Oh Lord. Through striking visuals and irresistible music, a great opening sequence sets the tone for what's to come, whether it's creating a quirky mood for an offbeat rom-com or striking a dark and serious tone for suspense. A memorable opening has as much creativity and passion as the show it introduces. So we got Abyss, Bling Bang Bang Born, Fatal, Level, Otanoke, and Uyuz. I don't know. What opening is that for One Piece? Like 50? No, I don't think it's 50. It's got to be like 20, 22, 23 at this point. I remember at one point when they had like the compilation of all the openings, it was like at 16 at one point. I know that number's, it's got to be past 20 at this point. It's definitely not Solo Leveling, not Oshinoko. It's got to be it's Otanoke. That's the only one I've seen. I've seen the Master one. Dang, best opening though. Otanoke, that opening though is just like kind of. Like the beat, just like the visuals match the beat so well. I like Bling Bang Bang Born, but that oh my God, dude, that Don opening is crazy. They gotta up the ante though for season 2. They can't be slacking. Best ending sequence. Similar to the opening, an unforgettable ending sequence pairs design and music to delight and surprise. Often the place where the art style can be taken in entirely new directions, a great ending sequence lets viewers catch their breath and enjoy small moments with a character. Yeah, depending on what the anime is and what happened. So you got Antenante, Burning, Kamakura Style. What is this from? Bachi. Oh, the elusive samurai. Okay. Nobody. Oh, it tells you who makes them. Oh, okay. Riria, Su, Hisushi Bungaku, uh, Bochi Boromaru, One Republic. I find that so hard to believe. They actually got a non-Japanese band to make an original. I'm pretty sure that's an original song. I've never heard of Nobody from One Republic. I've never heard that song before. So they got them to make an original song for an anime, for anime ending. You're probably thinking, well, they've done that before with JoJo. Yeah, but that song. I forgot who it was by. Jodeci, I think, or Jadakiss. They wanted them to. They actually got they they used one of their songs in one of the endings. That is funny as hell. Request by Craig and Taidada from Zutomayo. The only one I've heard is this one. It's a good, catchy little song. Alright, we got two more. Or three more. Three more. Best voice actors. Damn. Best voice artist performance, Japanese. Jeez. The problem is I don't watch I don't watch anything in Japanese anymore. I don't have. That's not true. I don't watch anime subbed anymore. I can't really do it. I can watch like movies. Me personally, I can't watch live action people be dubbed. It's just a weird look. A cartoon is different. You know, anybody can voice the cartoon, but in a live action movie or TV show, there's an actual person there. You should listen to the actual person's voice. Renowned voice artists breathe additional life into a character, adding depth and realism. Through their command of tone and the emotions their voices elicit, these talented artists help transform anime characters into anime icons. So we got Ao Yuki, Atsumi Tanizaki, Kenichi Suzumura, Shion Wakayama, Sayaka Senbongi, and Natsuki Hanai. So we got Mao Mao's voice actress, Freeman's voice actress. Oh, this is a surprise. What is this? Craven? Bravehorn? Brave Bang Bravehorn? Okay. This is Momo's voice actress. Whoever it is, Marcel. And then this is Okarun's. Yeah, Okarun's voice actor. I don't know. I think the only one I've heard is I think her, Atsumi Tanizaki. So you'll get the vote. All right, best voice artist performance English. This is the same thing. All right, AJ Beckles. That is Okarun. Alex Lee, Sung Jinwoo, Jesse James Grell. Jesse James Grell. Is that Josh Grell? Or is that Josh? Is this Josh Grell? This is like someone related to him. I've seen that. I know there's a Josh Grell, right? I'm not tripping. I was freaking out the other day when I found out there was somebody. What's her name? Not Miranda. Amanda C. Miller. She changed her name it was throwing me off because I was watching the live stream for the "Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl" thing that was blowing up, and she goes it's like Bennett something, and she popped up on the screen. I was like, wait a minute, isn't that Boruto? And I had to look it up because it was free. It was like frying my brain for like 5 minutes. Cause I was like, I know I've seen that girl before, and I was like, yep. Lo and behold, she changed her name. Sarah Natochenny. Alia sometimes hides their feelings in Russian. That's not. Is that dubbed? I could have swore this wasn't in dub. I was gonna watch it, but it's not. It wasn't dubbed on Funimation. And then Sun Woon Cho. Oh, Sun Woon Cho. Okay, that's the guy. That'd be on YouTube. I mean, I know these three. So you got. So definitely Okarun, Freerun, and Armin. That's the best. If this is the same dude, if this is Josh Grell, if that's the best, that was the best name he can come up. Jesse James. First of all, let me look something. Let me look this up real quick. First of all, I kind of get the name, but at the same time, yeah, this like a whole bunch of Jesse James when you look it up. There's the entrepreneur, the cowboy, obviously, Jesse James Decker, the singer, and Jesse James Combs, Diddy's daughter. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Isn't this is him, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm not tripping. This is okay, so yep, that's him. Okay. It always it always it always shocks me when I see a name that looks very familiar, and I'm like, what? Because Grell is not a that's not a common last name. Jesse James, though. I mean, if he's trying to reference the cowboy, I guess. I don't know. Whoa. Oh, my bad. What the hell? Whoa, my bad, guys. My hearing went weird for a minute. That was whoa. All right, let's get back to this. All right, so like I said, I've never seen these two. I think I've heard like a couple lines of him. Of actually, I didn't know the background was moving. Y'all see that? The background moving. Huh. Okay. I gotta give it to Jesse James Grill. I mean, it's Armin, bruh. Armin is one of the best characters in the damn show. I'm gonna give it to him. Oh, that's it? Okay, well that is it. So, yeah, that's it. All right, that was it. Just final thoughts. Categories for the most part. The categories are cool. I think every category is a deserving category to be in the awards. Because sometimes you look at an awards show and they'll just have categories for the second half of for the sake of having a category, and it doesn't really need to be a category of its own. But I think all these fit. The only gripe is they need to diversify the amount of anime they put in these things. Don to Don Freerin, Solo Leveling, the Apothecary Diaries. I think I'm saying that right. Kaiju number 8 were like in like 10 to 12. They were like almost half of these, probably more of these categories, and that's not really that's not fair. I think they got whoever's voting on these, whoever's putting together these categories need to do a better job of actually reviewing and seeing what's actually out there every year, so you can make better nominations. There's no reason why 6 anime should be having 15 nominations. That's ridiculous. And the funny thing, I didn't see Attack on Titan didn't show up until the last category, and that's because it's such a great performance. He got nominated, but it was on nothing else. And I guess it makes sense. You have to go off what happened last year, because I know that Attack on Titan ended the end of 23, so technically it would have been part of 24. But just the fact that he had a nomination, Attack on Titan had the only nomination in the last category is crazy. Nice chair. Even Bleach only had like a handful of nominations. I think it had best animation, best what else is that? Best background. I can't remember. But that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. That's just my only gripe. Next year, you guys, Crunchyroll, Sentai, all the people that work on these nominations, you guys gotta really dig in and diversify. You gotta, watch some more stuff. I'm pretty sure it's not a small group of people working on these awards. Like this is a major awards show nowadays. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, no, that's not true. I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if more people watch this in the Oscars, in the Grammys, but that's ridiculous. Millions of people still watch that. This will have a good showing. But yeah, y'all got more than enough people to go through more of these anime and really, really fine comb through this and get some more blood. Cause like I said, the first 6, 7, probably the first 8, 9 categories, it had like the same 5 or 6 anime. I thought my computer was glitching for some reason, or the site was glitching. But it was the same. But it was that was correct. It was just the same anime over and over again, and they gotta fix that. But other than that, that's all I got. Those are my picks for the 2025 Crunchyroll Awards. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.